Ew, what is good? My anniversary, what is good, yo? So I'm not gonna lie to y'all, having this bear in this game is pretty much the best thing that ever happened for me in this show. Because, not for one thing, I never use this bear, but the other case, it's the perfect fitting character for the show that we're talking about. So let's get into it. This anime has shown up like 3 weeks ago when I had watched it, and then it showed up yet again afterwards. Oh my god, I love the fish in the background. Look at the fish. um, but after showing up, it had done the first episode again, so I didn't feel necessary to do it. But overall, she showcased a lot of stuff that she could already do, and for some reason we got the true first, what should have been the true first episode, which is her being introduced into this new world. And seemingly it feels like her character in the game got blasted to oblivion, like her character was killed, that's an avatar and it was sent to another world, right? Like, or if, for instance, Kimito, when he goes into virtual reality and he has his avatar, it's like that avatar was just sent to a whole new world in general, kind of like Gun Gale, and he kind of kept his same kind of features, but as a chick. So, that being said, it feels a lot like that because she doesn't understand this world. She doesn't understand why she was sent, the gift that she was sent, which kind of begs the question, if anybody else is sent here, will they get the same treatment as her? Will they get, one of those boxes that contain one of these ridiculous things that end up popping up in this week's episode? So I do love that could be a thing, or it's just something that she's gifted and whatnot. But seeing what the bear power is capable of more than just what we saw in the first episode is kind of an understatement, because this is, like I said, it's like the first episode we actually get to see of her learning all this stuff, and that she pretty much has ridiculously good use of it by the time of the actual first episode, where we see her take down the black serpent, and she does the image of, the bears, and we learn why you have to do that because it makes it ridiculously stronger, and all this other stuff that definitely adds to the explanation of why she's so beastly. But with all that being said, I honestly think you're missing out if you don't watch this show, because to be fair, I was expecting her to be capable of doing every single thing, so to see her need help, especially from people that might be seemingly just a part of the game who's trying to fulfill things that they need fulfilled, it's really cool in that sense, because I wasn't expecting to see anything like that break out. A little girl who supposedly isn't a gamer and she lives in this world is trying to uh, do these missions of dismantling, which is pretty much uh, taking apart a monster and being able to sell its parts, probably just the meats and the pelt and stuff like that, to different vendors. And because her mother's sick and she has a little sister, this is the only thing that seems safe enough for her to do for some reason. So this is the type of stuff that these people are living with in the condition that, if you're in a family that not only has a father that's deceased and a mother that's sick, no one really comes to your rescue, right? Like, it doesn't seem like that's a real call for everybody to reach out for you. So I think that's another tall tale sign of just how much potential crazy stuff can pop off in this world. Not to mention that she is just broken. This girl is ridiculously broken, and I love her reaction to, being seen as a bear, so much so that she actually forgot she was wearing it, right? Like, she legitimately was like, why is everybody staring at me? Oh, that's right. I am dressed in a bear onesie. I have totally forgot. So, you gotta love it. But at the same time, I'm just interested in seeing the growth and the potential of this show and the world because, like I said, I did not expect them to go into as much detail of the people who seemingly are just NPCs, hence why she doesn't actually try to kill the guy who's talking all that trash in the adventurer guild. She only hit him with one bear punch, bear punch. Are we gonna get sued? No, bear punch is original. Sweet. Um, I highly recommend you check it out if you just want to turn your brain off and watch an overpowered character experience all new stuff for the first time while we experience all the new stuff that she's going to be capable of. Reminds me a lot of Slime and just like really OP characters who die and get reincarnated. But instead of them reincarnating this girl, she seemingly is just going into a new game with her same character, but for some reason she's dropped down to level 1, which makes a lot of sense why she's given the bear uniform to kind of make up for her going to max level and not having anything supposedly. So we'll see how this plays out. I definitely enjoyed it. So with that being said, hope you guys have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna at least try to drop 3 videos before I get out to work today. So hope you guys enjoy that. Let me know anything that might come out that I haven't talked about. There's a lot of shows I've already seen and just not reviewed, so I'll let you know what I think about those shows, maybe in an overview in the future. So with that being said, take care and peace.